Alright, hey pinballers, the pin has been delivered. As you can see, it's an old electromechanical. So far I've looked at the Playfield and it looks pretty good. I'm going to clean up everything like I usually do. So let's so what it is a space mission from Williams. The back glass doesn't look too bad right now. I need to actually get it lit up to see. It does look like there is some crazing here. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I didn't really think it was going to be perfect. This is a little bit cleaner than the Jungle Queen that I did. Like the Chicago coin, you pull this to unlock the back glass. I'll need to find a back for this because it looks like it doesn't have a back. Although it will play without the back. It's just, it'll be nice to have a back if I want to take it to the Retro Gaming Expo and whatnot. You know, for that being rusty, it doesn't sound too bad. I mean, I have to get it, well, actually, never mind. It does kind of thwonk when you pull it all the way back. So, anyways, let me get the legs on and then get it up so that I can try it out. I don't think it works, but we'll see here. So yeah, let me get the legs on. Alright, I've got, if it'll focus. Focus, hello. Focus, or not. The front legs are on. Now I'll do the back ones. Then I'll wheel it inside. It's because I did the Jungle Queen out here and I never again will do that again. Because it gets like, it's a sauna in the garage, so even with the door open like this, it's still a sauna. So I'm doing the cleaning inside, even though it might stink, because he said that it was half cleaned and there was mice living in it. So at one point anyways, but so anyways, let me get the other two legs on and then get this inside, and then I'll plug everything in, see what needs to be worked on. So anyways, let me do that. Alright, I have the lockdown bar and the glass off. I did have a look inside already. It is from the first go around, it looks complete. There is a bunch of sunken inserts here, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually do the top side cleaning, and then I'll do the bottom, the underside. The line cord does look okay. It didn't look cut or anything. It is a 3-prong, but I'm just going to leave it. Just for cost, really. If it was cut up and everything, then I would, but since it's okay, I'll just keep it as is, as the 3-prong. Yeah, there's nothing fraying at the plug and the prong. I'm touching the prongs and it doesn't seem to be loose or anything. So yeah, the cord looks okay, and the Playfield is dirty. it, of course. I'll take off all the plastics, and these have these little acorn doodads like the hee-haw had. Has a couple of holes, not gobble holes, but holding balls here. I think this is just a single ball. I don't think there's multi-ball. I always tend to wonder when there's holding doodads. This one has a swinging target that goes back and forth, and spinner. It pretty much has pretty much everything. Rollovers, some stand-up target, a couple of jet bumpers, and some kickouts on the lower playfield here. There is a rubber kit that he gave me, and it does seem to be fairly brand new. I don't feel any stiff rubber in there, so it's probably pretty new. And let's open this up. Alright, so here's the underside of the playfield. Before I even turn this on, I'll probably clean everything on the underside because it looks like it has a lot of dust, and probably some of the coils will need to be replaced as well. But I'll fire it up once I get things cleaned up and the switches adjusted and stuff. So yeah, now I'm working on a Williams EM pin, which is pretty cool. I think he said at some point there was some mice living in this or something. It does smell kind of like pee. I'll also look at the fuses. They're probably all wrong. They have, looks like on the side they have what the amperage should be. Is that really how that went? That is a weird way of doing the fuses, if that's really how they used to do it. So yeah, this one is different, a bit different than the Gottlieb and the hee-haw that I've worked on. This one actually kind of, I don't know about this one or what, but yeah, I should be able to get this done. Well, there's a 10 amp fuse there, and it's in there pretty good. I know on the hee-haw I replaced most of the ones that were like this, but this one's in there pretty good, so I might keep it. Well, and again, for cost, I mean, I do have I do still have some of these fuse holders, so I could actually replace that, and I might replace the fuses here, but the way it is, it's on a, these seem to be in very good, so I probably just leave them. And of course, take them out and clean the fuse portion of it. Of course, you got all your option stuff there. The coin mech is of course a gross mess, as is the drippage, lockdown bar area. all the rubbers will, of course, need to be replaced. I'm sure I'm going to have to clean up and also, well, I may not have to do very much cleaning on these switches because a lot of these look like they might be newish. The ones on this Score Logic reel look like they're old, or at least corroding somewhat. Have a look at the play counter there. And it does seem to be hooked up. There's a couple wires there that are hooked up there, and a service plug there. And I'll need to get a tilt plumb bob assembly because, of course, they never seem to be in here in the games. And it wasn't in the coin box, so unless it's somewhere in the cab still, but I doubt that. But yeah, I think this should be able to, yeah, I can I'll take this out like I did the others and clean it on the cab here. So yeah, I think that might be it. Oh yeah, and the back box. I need to get a back for the back box here because there isn't one, but everything seems to be in its place for a quick overview anyway. So yeah, and it looks like I will have to download the manual, or print off the manual I should say, because of course this doesn't have one, so I'll just print out the yeah, I'll print out the yeah, the manual from the Pinball database, so that I have that. And yeah, it's pretty much the same as all the other electromechanicals. But yeah, I think somebody, I don't think that's really spec. I think somebody took this apart and then put duct tape on it or something. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, that's kind of weird. So yeah, anyways, later guys. Alright, I'm going to do a first boot up. I doubt this is going to start. I think it's all it's going to do is do the wheels. Alright, I've got everything zeroed by manually doing it. Hey everyone, Pinballers. This is a video showing the space mission Playfield is completely clean now. I started putting the apron stuff in. I don't have the two fork things in because I need to still take this out as well. They're not in because I'm actually am spray painting them gray because they were really rusty and gross. So both of them are out in the garage getting their paint dried, and I'm going to do the same with this. I'm going to clean it up and then sand it and spray paint it matte gray, so it'll look very nice. So let's go through the main playfield. Well, do the shooter lane because that's quick, and that's done. I have the back upper playfield ball guide out for cleaning, so I don't have either of the left or right kickers in yet because that stuff I'm leaving out until I get flip the playfield over to the other side so I can clean the underside of the playfield here. So everything is much nicer, a lot brighter. The only spot that is still looks kind of dirty is this roundabout circle area. It does look better than it used to, but it's still kind of black in that white area. So. But it looks much better than it did, for sure. A little blast off animation on the spinner there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm just about to get the playfield completely in. I've got brand new bulbs, number 47s under the plastics. I put the little cylindrical condom back. It's not really a condom, but it goes over the bulb there. Same with this one. This one probably protects the bulbs there, I'm guessing, although there is a metal piece that comes around, so it doesn't really get hit. Same with this, because the rubbers kind of protect the lights there. But yeah, it looks really nice. The holding balls on the left and right are both clean. The underside still needs to be cleaned, of course, but yeah, it's looking very nice. Of course, I'll have to adjust these switches depending on if they're too close or not close enough or whatever. But yeah, I might put some foam behind these two targets because I have a feeling it's gonna make the ball fly. It might not, but just to have a little bit of padding there. Wouldn't hurt. And of course I have some of the rubbers in. So anyways, my batteries has a low battery indicator, so go clean up the last of the Playfield stuff and then get it in and probably stop for the night. And I'll probably take some photos and video of everything on, minus the aprons stuff. So yeah, until next time, later guys.